All right, so before we begin turning this loop into a function, or part of the script into a function, let's do a little bit of cleanup. Comments, you already seen it. I used it as an outline, but you already have them. Okay. Leave a space here. Let's go down here. Let's get rid of this string. Comments. The only comment I'm going to make is okay here. Right function. And it's actually with this is pretty easy. Right now we have it. Oops, what happened here? So now that's cleaned up. Let's see, print, just to make sure it's working before we commit to writing a function or turning it into a function, because we're not really, there isn't much writing. And there it is. It's working. Okay. Didn't make any mistakes. Didn't delete anything I shouldn't have. All right. Let's start writing our function. First, we're going to have to define it by writing def. We're going to call it Morse this parenthesis, and we're going to have to pass the string, and we're going to call it the same as before, text underscore message massage colon return, and we're going to have to document it. So what can we write in the doc? And that's called doc string. So what are we going to write to it? Let's say it takes text string, and it iterates each character. Can't spell it. Each character, comparing it to Morse underscore dictionary. I think I spelled it right. Returning the correct corresponding Morse code, and there you have it. And later I'll show you how, why is it important to document, and not only to remember it for future development or expansion, but as it is integrated into other scripts, you'll see the benefits of having those descriptions. Okay, so what else do we need to do here? Well, because the loop is going to be within the function, we need to, it needs to be indented properly. So we're going to do that, and that's it. It's been indented properly. What else? We know that we don't need this. Okay, so we pass a string, and then text message will turn into lowercase. We create the list. We start the first loop, which will go through each character in the text message, and then within that loop we'll create the other loop that calls the key and the Morse value of the Morse dictionary for each item, and then if each character is equals to the Morse key, then the Morse code list will be appended with the Morse value that was that was equal to the character. Then all we have to do is, okay, do we need to indent this? Is this indented? Okay, let's call it first. See what happens. And then we're going to have, we're going to call it Morse this, and then the string that we're going to send. SOS my friend. All right, see what happens. Boom, Morse code list is not defined. Where is that? How come it's not defined? Okay, duh. So it is not defined because it cannot find it because it's under the function. So we need to make this part of the function. And then I see another problem already, but we'll go through it. Okay, so let's make that part of the function. That should be Morse code list. Where's Morse code list here? Here it is. We save it. See it disappear. That should be fixed. What happened? It didn't return anything. Well, that's obvious. Because we need to return Morse underscore code underscore string and obviously we need to print the result. All right. There it is. And you have the function. Okay. So again, it's taken this Morse this. It's taking a string from anywhere in my script and then sending it to the function and then is iterating just as it did before. Everything needs to be within the function and then we need to return the result so we're able to print it. Otherwise it will print nothing. Okay? Now on to our next step.